What's good, my beautiful kings and queens? It's I, Winnie Bwenty, your favorite British locked YouTuber. I hope your 2019 is going good so far. Now, for those of you that have followed me for a long time, you don't know this already, but I'm gonna say it anyway, just in case if somebody's new and this is the first time you're watching a video of mine. Have you guys done this? Have you lot sorted out your happy jar for 2019? If you don't know what a happy jar is, I am gonna put like the link or the clip to my video somewhere up here. I did do a video about this last year in regards to what a happy jar is and why I do it. But yeah, I've started mine so far. There's a couple of notes in here, not that much, but I'm looking forward to just seeing it just grow and grow and grow. How have you guys been, man? I have been good. Last weekend I went to a black creative event and it was amazing. I met so many blacks in the creative industry and it was just amazing to network with like-minded individuals and whatnot. So yeah, I'm planning on going to more things like that this year and beyond. It's amazing because I put certain things on my vision board for 2019 and already it's come to pass. So I'm just like, yes, Winnie, you are on the right track. Now, today's video, about August, September times last year, I started to read up on the correct way, or the correct direction I should say, on how to retwist your locks. For me, at the beginning, it was kind of silly. Well, I felt like I was kind of silly doing so because when I first started retwisting, so for those of you that don't know, I started retwisting my locks, I think, I'm not too sure, but I would assume probably ending of 2016, beginning 2017. I can't quite remember, but around that time. And when I started to retwist my locks, it literally was retwist your locks. Whatever way you decide to do it, just make sure that each time you retwist it, you do it that way. Now, for whatever reason, the curiosity in me, yeah, you know, coming to the ending of last year, I started to like read up on, you know, retwisting your locks directions and reading blogs and stuff. And a comment came up, or a comment kept on coming up about the right way or the right direction to retwist your locks. And I was kind of like, I just had always kind of assumed that whatever way you decide to retwist your locks, like whatever direction, whether you do it to the left, whether you do it to the right, it's just something that you do each time. Yeah? But yeah, my curiosity started to peak up, really peak up, when I read a comment saying that apparently, keyword is apparently, about 80% of our hair grows in the right direction. So that will be clockwise, right? So apparently, if you retwist your locks clockwise, it holds better, and because your hair grows in that direction, is apparently much better for your locks. Now that sounds all fine and dandy, apparently, what ifs, maybes, yada yada. However, I'm not talking about anybody else's locks, I'm just talking about mine. I had been retwisting my locks anti-clockwise since I started retwisting my locks by myself. In previous videos, I had been talking about the facts of the differences between interlocking and retwisting. And I still believe that, you know, what I've said in previous videos still stands. However, I have got to say that retwisting my locks anti-clockwise for myself, I found it to be a bit annoying. It's like I would spend time retwisting my locks anti-clockwise and then it would just unravel. Not all of it would unravel, but you know, my locks, especially at the front, would tend to unravel, and it would really pee me off, to be honest, because it's like, I've spent all this time and I've spent all this energy and all this arm work to retwist my locks, and you won't even hold properly for not even a week. Really? You know, sometimes online you read certain things and it's not everything that you read online that is true, and I didn't and I still don't believe that there's necessarily a wrong or a right way. However, reading it did make me curious. I was thinking to myself, is this the reason why when I retwist my locks it doesn't hold for long? So me being me, I did try to reach out to people that have had locks for longer than I have. I tried to reach out to Yanni, but Yanni the lochologist, but obviously she is a very busy woman and she's quite hard to get hold of. I'm here in the UK, so it's not like I could just call a number directly to ask. So I started to basically message other women with locks that I have on my Instagram that have had locks for 10 years plus, and I just asked them like, oh, when you retwist your locks, what direction do you retwist your locks in? And they all said clockwise. So I started to think to myself, am I doing something wrong by retwisting anti-clockwise? So I then started, you know, reading the comment section in some people's YouTube videos in regards to this matter, whether you should retwist clockwise or anti-clockwise, and a few people said that yeah, they retwist clockwise and you know, that's just what they've been doing and that what works for them. However, I did find that the majority of people's comments that I saw said that they retwisted clockwise, and they all explained the same thing about our hair supposedly growing in the right direction, and retwisting clockwise complements that and also allows your locks to basically hold for longer. I also saw comments from people that had just started their lock journey, and some of them had said that they had started to retwist anti-clockwise, and since finding the information that you're meant to retwist clockwise, they basically decided to restart their locks from scratch. And fortunately for myself, I did see the one comment out of many comments from somebody that had said that they had been retwisting their locks like myself anti-clockwise for a very long time, but because their locks were matured, they basically allowed their locks to grow out, started retwisting clockwise, and they have noticed the difference in a positive aspect. So just like I stated in my last video, on the 31st of December I retwisted my locks, and when I retwisted my locks, guess what I did? I retwisted it clockwise. For those of you thinking, well, why was I retwisting anti-clockwise in the first place? Am I left-handed? No, I'm not. I'm right-handed, but for whatever reason I just somehow found it easier at those times to retwist anti-clockwise. And anyway, my last retwist, like I said to you, I did it clockwise. So I'm basically going to tell you guys what I have found. Yeah, I basically found, I don't know if my camera will capture it well, but I'm just looking, it's gonna look weird because I'm kind of looking at my monitor at the same time, but I feel like basically retwisting clockwise, yeah, the front of my locks, which always used to unravel out first, has held up well for 2 weeks in my opinion. Kind of looks like I have no parting on camera, which is weird because off camera my locks, you can tell that I've recently had a retwist, right? Retwisted clockwise, I have felt that with, even though it's been 2 weeks or a little bit over 2 weeks, my locks have still held together. Obviously, as it goes, you know, your locks are not going to be as neat as they were when you freshly retwisted it, but it's still held, right? So automatically to me, that makes me know that my locks or my hair prefers to be retwisted clockwise and not anti-clockwise like I was doing it before. Before, when I was doing it anti-clockwise, 2 weeks and a bit, by now it would have looked like I hadn't even retwisted for a long time. So already I had gone wrong with that in regards to my hair. Now I'm not making this video to say, oh yeah, if you retwist anti-clockwise, you're doing it wrong. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm just saying that if you have been retwisting in a certain direction and you found that your hair hasn't been holding, it could actually be that maybe your hair prefers to be retwisted in the opposite direction that you're retwisting it to, is what I'm trying to say. Before making a decision to retwist my hair clockwise instead of my usual anti-clockwise on the 31st of December, I had read comments from people saying that if you have been retwisting like myself anti-clockwise all this while and you then change the direction, your locks will end up being wonky basically. And in regards to that, I will say that there is some element of truth to it, because I have noticed that although my actual roots have straightened out, can you guys see the kink? Quite a few of my locks now have this, rather than it being straight, there's like a little kink and then it goes straight. So although that is a little bit annoying, I have noticed that some of them that had the kinks before have just naturally straightened out, and I do feel like over time my locks will just kind of readjust to it. So this whole idea that, oh my gosh, if you change directions your locks are just gonna mess up and all of that, fake news. It's not. Chances are it will be a bit like mine, which is annoying, but you know what, I can live with it. You just see that, can you guys see that just right here? Let me just move a little bit closer. You see that like kink right here? Yeah, quite a few of my locks are like that. My locks at the front are not like this, just is just normal, but quite a few of them like in the middle region or even towards the back, I don't know if you guys will be able to see, but just here it goes a little bit like, I don't want to say, okay, let's say a little bit wavy or a little curly, and then it goes straight. That's obviously because I've been retwisting my locks one way for so long and now I've changed to the other. However, when you actually feel the root of my lock, it's locked, it's together, although it's been over 2 weeks. So literally I thought I'll share with you guys this video, which is proof again, because I feel like people think that because I make lock videos I'm some expert. Obviously I'm not an expert, because if I've been retwisting my hair in one direction for way over a year, maybe a year or two now, yeah, and I've now decided to do it the other direction to see if it works better, I'm not an expert. I'm literally a lady with locks who just, I like to share with you my lock journey. So whether I have learned something new, whether I've made a mistake that might be silly, whatever it is, I choose to share it with you so that you guys can learn from it and take something from it. I don't do these videos to say, hey guys, look at me, I have locks and I'm an expert. No, I'm not. I do prefer how my locks look and felt being retwisted clockwise compared to anti-clockwise, because I felt like anti-clockwise I was just, like I said to you, feeling really frustrated, like why is it not proper staying retwisted for long. That being said, I haven't been going to the gym for a couple of months. I've been doing home workouts, so I haven't been sweating as I usually would had I been attending to the gym. I am getting back into the gym. By the time this video comes out, there's a new gym opening in my area that I'm really excited about. So, you know, it's gonna be interesting to see how me returning back to the gym and stuff, with the impacts it's gonna have on my locks. However, will I continue to retwist clockwise? Hell yeah. My locks will eventually readjust to the retwisting. I'm very certain that it will, because just like before I used to interlock my hair and then I made that change to retwisting and stuff, and eventually slowly but surely my locks readjusted. It's the same way that my locks are going to have to readjust now. However, if you've just started your locks, please keep in mind that my locks are mature. So because it's mature, I believe that it's quite different than, let's just say, if I had just started and I had been retwisting one way and I'm now trying to retwist another. This is 7 years plus worth of growth. So, you know, these babies are grown. They will readjust accordingly. But yeah, for now, like, just putting my hand through it, like, can you guys see that massive kink right here? That's it. But it's not annoying me too tough. Like, it's not like it's damaging my hair or anything. It's probably my hair just saying, mommy, we don't know what you're trying to do, but give us time, we will readjust. If you guys have any video suggestions for me, could you please guys, let me know, because I want to make content for you, content that you will enjoy watching, content that you will learn from, content that we can all vibe to. So yeah, let me know. But thank you very much for watching this video, and until my next video, you be good. See ya.